No, you got a big crack though in the callus there.
broke the nail, chipped the nail off 2 days ago.
Okay.
It was split off and it was just kind of hanging there. So I just yanked it off.
Ooh. Okay. But it looks like it tore some of the skin.
A little bit there.
Yeah. Alright, so let's do that. That. So what have you been doing with the stay-at-home order?
Stay at home? I haven't stayed at home.
No?
No, I have. I've been going to my projects,
Mm-hmm.
you know, a couple times a week for an hour and a half. And then I go. And after I...
Remind me again, what kind of work do you do?
commercial remodeling.
Okay. Yeah, so there's not a ton of people around.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing like new wallpaper, flooring,
Mm-hmm.
ceramic tile, new baseboards, and giving the building an updated facelift.
Mm-hmm.
Get all the old stuff out of there, and it's going pretty smoothly. It seems like everybody seems to be happy. No major.
Have they had you do any makeovers with plexiglass and all that for in the
No,
offices?
because these are condos,
Oh, okay.
so
So if they want it, they have to do that.
yeah, it's most of people are staying inside their condos, and this is the public area.
Mm-hmm.
But we say we're going to be give them a 2-day notice that we're going to be working on your corridor that day, Wednesday or Thursday, whatever day it is,
Mm-hmm.
and try to avoid that if at all possible.
So are these office condos or these are residential condos?
Residential.
Oh, okay.
Building in Edina, just over by France Avenue, or York.
And you're just doing the common areas?
Yeah, cosmetics. We're putting new railings in, bringing it into the 21st century. Yeah, my nails were really due. I'm glad we got in here.
Yeah. Well, we weren't doing any routine nails for,
Yeah, no, nobody was,
yeah, all of April, part of March.
We got my haircut scheduled for next week,
Yay.
so I hope that goes okay. I feel bad for like the health clubs. Best thing I did was I went out and bought a bike.
Well, they say you can't get one in town right now. That they're all sold out. They did a news story on that a couple days ago, I saw. And the person from the bike shop that they were interviewing said, yeah, we've been selling a lot of pink and purple ones to men, which is really unusual. But they said you can't find them because everybody's got the same idea. It's a way to exercise and
Yeah, I
socially
bought
distance.
mine a couple months ago, right when it started.
Ah, yep.
The minute they said the club was closing, I went out and bought a bike, and I bought 3-4 sets of dumbbells. And so I have a little routine.
Mm-hmm.
Still do my sit-ups and some stretching. Ride the bike, lift a few weights.
It almost looks like you've got a little open sore under there. Let me just take out some of that callus and see what's going on.
It's probably when I split the nail.
That very well could be. So I just want to make sure that there isn't a open sore here.
It doesn't feel like one, or it's not tender or anything.
Okay. So this crack right here, was the nail digging into the skin right there? Is that?
Well, I think that what it was there, that callus was just so thick
Okay.
that it's kind of split.
Yeah. And what do you put on it?
You he gave me a little ointment a while back for,
That urea cream, that Cara?
yeah.
Okay. I would start using that on this twice a day until these
Okay.
cracks go away. Because the cracks are what we worry about.
Yeah, and I've only been doing it maybe once a day.
Okay. So just on, you know, your whole foot, great, but especially on this part of this toe.
Okay. Yeah, my friend with his leg, he said that he would have waited another day, he might have been dead.
Yeah. I mean, wounds like that are not uncommon, the picture you showed me.
Okay.
But having a staph infection over the top of it, that could be very dangerous. Especially in someone over 60, 65.
Yeah, that's what he is. Went to high school. Trying to get a group of people again, get together, do some socializing at the end of my driveway, and but get a group from high school and just kind of bring your own beverage. It's people that I went to school with.
You know, that's such a Minnesota thing. My big joke is that I've never lived anywhere, I've lived in a lot of places in this country, but I've never lived anywhere where when someone asks you what school did you go to, they're talking about high school instead of what college did you go to. I just got a kick out of that when I moved here because people don't leave. Okay.
Yeah, there's probably like, it's gonna be about 8 guys that we all played capture the flag and hung out together. And
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got quite a few, patients older than you, wait, 20 years older than you, who still meet with their buddies every Monday morning at McDonald's for coffee, up until this happened.
yeah, we were meeting at once a month at up in Columbia Heights,
Mm-hmm.
Piper Inn, and we'd get maybe 30 people.
I've been to the Piper Inn. It's right on Central.
Yeah, right up there.
Yeah, we would go there with the big international youth soccer tournament they have here every year,
yeah.
the USA Cup. I worked on the medical team for many years, and we'd get all the FIFA refs and coaches, and we'd all meet there and go out for beer afterwards. Fun times.
Yeah, my group of high school buddies is kind of, there's, let's say 8 of us get together. 6 haven't had a drink in 20 years.
Well, they do have Coke and Sprite at those places.
Yeah, well, that's they were bad boys and didn't have control of it. And
Yeah. I keep forgetting I gotta use my foot pedal. Well, good for them. That's a lot of years. That's,
they still go to the meetings and
yeah. that crack here looks closed,
Okay.
so just kind of watch it.
That's so much better.
Good, it'll feel better too. So I think that the callus was so thick here that it had cracked,
Yeah,
but
that's
it
what it
also, now that I got the callus off the top, it has healed. So, yeah, so I think that's gonna be just fine.
I counted some I washed them this morning for you.
No, it's fine. Thank you. Yeah, everything else looks really good. So. Now, do you get any cramping in your legs or your feet at night?
Once in a while.
Okay. So, you know, the circulation definitely isn't where it should be.
Okay.
But, so those would be the symptoms of not enough blood getting down to your feet. This one's a little better than the right. So if that cramping at night, that you kind of have to get up and walk it off,
Yeah.
if that becomes more frequent or more severe, let me know and we'll get some circulation testing done.
Okay.
Okay? But
Yeah,
if it's only,
it happens, but not, you know, it's not a frequent thing.
yeah,
I would say, once in a while I get, when I first go to bed, I get a little bit of twinging,
mm-hmm.
and then after a while it relaxes.
This isn't really bleeding, I'm just gonna put a little Band-Aid on it though,
Okay.
so we don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
give me an extra Band-Aid.
okay.
I just don't have any Band-Aids now.
Yeah, I'll give you a few, take home. Just leave this one on till tomorrow, and that'll be just fine.
Yesterday I needed a Band-Aid. The only one I had was about the size of a house.
Oh, for the toe?
Yeah, I had this big Band-Aid like this.
Socks.
No socks. I mean, since I was gonna take them off, I'll put them on right when I get home here.
Okay,
There you go.
that's fine. I'll just help you out with your shoes then.
Those are the most perfect shoes to wear. I wear them all the time now. I got 3 pairs and I alternate them,
Yeah,
keep them fresh.
good.
And, but they're just so easy to put on and off and they're comfortable.
Well, thank you for letting us do the video,
Thank you.
and we'll see you back in a couple of months, okay?
Sounds good. Thanks.